Hey, just a quick one. Last night I wanted to ironically make a video called "You Can't Lose This," because it's like I had that kind of free flow, everything's fine. What could possibly be a problem? I have nothing to gain, nothing to lose, and so on. Um, and I wanted to make a video and capture it, and I wanted to call the video like, but then I stopped and thought, but I can't lose this. Like, there's nothing to lose. It's like I can forget it temporarily, but it's not going anywhere. It's literally like eternally here. Like you can't waste it, you can't squander it, you can't lose it. Hmm. So anyway, and then today, I realized I've gotten to a point where I I I love, how do I say, like pain is not a problem anymore. Like psychological body pain, it's like, oh good, okay, here's another one. Um, here's another fixation. Great. All right. It's just showing itself. Um, because one of the things that's a big sticking point, or has been a big sticking point for me, is like I keep putting pressure on myself. I got to figure this out. I've got to do this right. I've got to not waste time, not waste anything. Uh, and it just like it's all this pressure in my head. And when I sort of drop that, and it's easier said than done to drop that, I know, but when I can really drop it, I'm like, oh, I'm just here. This is fine. This is fine. Maybe I'm hungry, so I get some food. Maybe you know, want to learn what's going on with Iran, so I go do that. Maybe I want to hang out with my kids, so I do that. It's like, and it's like I'm kind of, I don't have to explain myself. I don't have to justify myself. Um, but I guess I sort of am anyway. It's like I'm steeping in this. I'm like, because again, you can't lose it, but you can forget it. And especially with, I have the memory of a goldfish now, so it's like it's like sometimes it's like I just sort of catch myself. Oh, I'm again trying to orient to something that I can't fundamentally orient to. Or there's nothing to orient to, or I'm worried about something. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, and then it's like, okay, good, I'm worried. All right, what's this about? And so it's like pain isn't a problem anymore. It's And I saw another video where a guy was looking in the mirror and talking about how like every single person we meet is just a mirror. Like that's it. It's like what whatever reaction is felt in me is in me. So it's just uncovering something about myself. Um, and it hit a little bit different at that point where it's like, oh yeah, like literally, there's nothing anybody could do to hurt me psychologically because everything's in me, and I get to choose what I do about that in a sense. I mean, maybe I don't choose anything, but there's certainly a sense of choice, a sense of freedom of, huh, instead of like, oh, you hurt me, I need you to apologize so I feel better, or I need this so I feel better, or I need this, or I need that, or, I need to make sure that never happens again. Instead it's just like, oh, what's coming up in me right now? Because that's the work. That's the, that's what leads you to freedom is getting rid of that big ball of uh, pain that you've been carrying around all your life. And yeah, I was just reading Michael Singer's book again, where he says, once you start doing that, once pain is no longer a problem, it's just energy, it's just passing through, and you let it pass through. You don't try to hold on to it. You don't try to defend against it. You don't try to prevent it. It's just like, oh, that shit is here. And of course, there's a backlog. So it's like it gets a lot worse before it gets better for a while. Um, But I feel like both. I feel like I've been like sort of scrambling up this mountain with like heavy rocks that keep falling on my head and all this kind of. And it's like, am I fooling myself? Is there really anything on the other side of this? Maybe I'm just wasting my time, wasting my energy, and just making myself more miserable for no reason, right? Um, but finally, I kind of feel like, oh, okay, okay, all right. Um, it's like maybe it's if you want to use an analogy, a map. It's kind of like I got past the steepest part of the climb, and now it's kind of a more gradual, leisurely. Yeah, I'm sure there will be steep stuff along the way, but the point is the peak is kind of in sight. And again, I like peak in sight, whatever. It's like the map's never perfect because obviously I'm already there, whatever. But I mean, everybody is already there, and there's some feeling of that too. I'm probably not making a lot of sense. Um, yeah, the point is, I feel like more than ever, a critical mass of pain body has been metabolized. It's gone over the dam over the under through the broken dam. I don't know. Um, yeah, definitely got a lot worse for quite a long time, a couple years. But I'm finally like, okay, like the point where I can really start to relax, really start to enjoy the process, not as like if I practice long enough, I'll be happy, but as like I'm actually enjoying this as I go, even when there's pain. Um, so there can be times of forgetting, of course, but then it's like, oh yeah, I forgot for a while, and then you're right back in eternity. So without, and then you don't dwell on it. Like, oh dang, I forgot. Again, it's like no, it's like oh okay, that happened. Now it's gone, gone. Um, and just like I don't know, finally a kind of delight is starting to creep in. Kind of like joy through the back door. Kind of like you, another analogy. I don't know, like maybe you've had a spring-fed pond and the pond has just been like totally mucky for a long time. And now that a critical mass of muck is gone, then the spring is still going and it just like refreshes it all the time, you know? So it's like you don't have to work so hard. You don't have to clean so hard. You don't have to worry. You don't have to struggle. It's just effortless. It's just spring. It's spring. Like it's not that's nothing new. It was always there, but now you can enjoy it finally. And a friend mentioned that she was worried about uh, she had a lot of solitude and she was worried about like not practicing enough. And I totally get that. Like I totally get that. I felt that way before plenty of times and probably will again in the future at some point. But what I told her is one of my favorite practices is do exactly what I want to do and pretend like that's the best decision I could possibly have made because it is, because it's the only decision I could possibly have made. Like, I mean, I don't know. I wish I could bottle and sell this sense of like, you just don't need to worry. But I know it wouldn't have worked for me. Like, I had to go through my own process. So, but keep going. It's, I I'm finally beginning to taste the fruits, and it's really, really nice.